Good morning, guys. It's Wednesday, August 21st. We have numbers of 21, 23, 14, 14, 6, and 6 today. So 21 is, to me, it's about authentic expression. It is a time when things come together because you open your mouth, you assert your boundaries, which is the next number, 23. Having confidence in your personal boundaries, and because of that, things come together. Now, the additional numbers are 14, 14, 6, and 6. So that's serving others, a daily schedule. The sixth house is about health and service. 6 is a healing number. It's about social responsibility and doing what you love. So it's kind of like I will do this or I won't do this. And then with the 14 and the 14, it's like it could be it could be leveling information. 14 for me, it's the temperance card in the tarot deck. So that is about putting out the call or trumpeting or broadcasting or telling your story. Maybe you're expressing your boundaries in an optimistic way, like I'm not going to do that. It's just not in my best interest. Okay, 14 is also the number of social media. So it could be, you could be discussing with people just because of the transit, Mercury and Leo, trining Jupiter and Sagittarius. Communications, it could be caught live on video, or you could be like filming a selfie. There were some things happening in the skies yesterday, so you may have been called to step up in an emergency situation. Mercury and Leo trine Jupiter and Sagittarius is like, and I saw this on the news last night about that couple whose plane went down, but they managed to stand on the wing until it sunk, and there they were floating in the water as the boat was going under, but here he is filming himself on video. That kind of deal where there's some photographic evidence, whether it's video or, you know, Facebook Live or a picture, something to that effect where there is a trail. I want to say a paper trail, okay, because there is a paper trail and there is, photographic or filmed evidence for some reason, okay, and it also equals 5, so it could be a change in service where, you know, you're going about your business and then suddenly you're forced to help or to serve someone else, okay, and it's like, this is what anybody else would do, you know. I would expect anybody else, or you feel like this is what you would expect somebody else to do were you in their shoes. So, you know, you may have had to act quickly. And then Mercury and Leo trining Jupiter and Sagittarius, that can be car accidents. Jupiter is about expansion, so it could be like a fire that spreads quickly in some type of vehicle accident, planes, trains, automobiles, boats, what was I going to say? Where something possibly short circuits or a fuse blew and it causes some kind of fire, some kind of smoke. Leo and Sagittarius are both fire energies. So it could be while you're driving, or it could be in transit. While you're in a travels. This could be overseas too with the Jupiter and Sagittarius component. Moon conjunct Uranus and Taurus, it could be trapped, feeling trapped, wanting to get out, wanting to break away, or thinking about how you feel trapped. So this could be being trapped in a vehicular accident where a fire is spreading and you have the possibility of being burned. A change in comfort internally. It's now or never. Make your move. So you've got to act. And this is something out in the open with the moon in Taurus. This is an open enemy. So it's not like something that's hidden. It's like in full view. Mercury and Leo can also be communication with children about healthy themes. And I've been seeing with Leo, it's smoking and fire. Okay, so I've been seeing a lot of, you know, talking to children about smoking, about vaping, because there is that Neptune and Pisces water component also. So that would be like steam and fog, about drugs, about chills about by these, oh, sunburns, being burned. And it could also be like somebody famous steps up, or this is in a popular location, or this is a road that you constantly travel and all of a sudden something happens. It could be lucky, it could be unlucky, it could be a case of right place at the right time or wrong place at the wrong time. Okay, and Moon conjunct Uranus is not wanting to be trapped, being adamant about something, and there is this, oh, look at that. Huh. You could have had to rescue or be rescued yesterday, and now there's like reporters and supporters, okay, to where they're constantly, how did it feel? What happened? Can you tell me? It can also be like, first responders coming to interview you to get, the facts, your testimony, or an accounting, but, after a period of letting you rest, and you may not be ready. You may just want, you're like, you know what, I'm not comfortable yet. I will speak to you when I'm ready. Please leave, or either please leave me alone, or please don't leave me alone. It really depends, because there's, either side. Okay, so what we got here is there's some new information, adjudication, awaiting a decision to be made on something. Okay, they drew my attention to paperwork. So you're waiting for something to be written, or you're writing something and deciding whether or not you want to release it. It's just, it feels like the creation of paperwork, like you're drawing some paperwork up for something, or you're debating whether to draw up or sign, or to re-sign, meaning sign again, or to leave a situation by resigning or quitting. There's some new information here. It can be because you found another job, or you had a child and you have to go on leave. So you're waiting for this decision whether or not you can leave, whether or not you can go on leave for those of you who are in the military, or if you're pregnant, maternity leave. So this is a filing or a refiling of papers, awaiting a decision to see if you can move forward with something. And then yesterday I was getting, execution of the document. So this is writing, creating paperwork in regards to its new information. So it is definitely some kind of new paperwork. So there could have been some already in physical form, because we are Moon and Taurus. We're going to have a physical manifestation, something tangible to work with. So this could be a deal, an agreement, a law. Let's see, whether or not to support something. Basically, it looks like, so this could be, policy, law change, and enactment of something, an update to upgrading an old policy. Should we change this old decision? Should we change this old opinion? Should we change this old action? So like some of you guys, you may have to be getting a new TRO, and for others, there's a TRO that's expired, and you've been debating whether or not to sign it again, because this person may, have left you alone. With others, you're going to have to sign again. But we've got great fortune. So whatever this paperwork is that you're creating, or this new information, or this new document that you have to sign, resign, or pick up, or turn in, it's kind of like restoring. It's some kind of recuperation. This could be a small claims court about a theft. Something was stolen, a possession, a person, some time, some energy, some tangible object. Your home was robbed. You suffered injuries, and somebody could have possibly been killed as a result of some kind of action. And it could be with all the retrograde energy. This could be an old car accident case, or a case of carjacking. Could even be bullying. And as we move into Virgo season with the Taurus energy, 2 to 5 to 3, this could be cases of suicide. So it's almost like somebody can't take it anymore. This could be feeling burnt out, burning out. This could be somebody peeling out, putting out the cigarette, or peeling out in a vehicle, or putting out a fire that is threatening to spread. Being able to contain a fire that's been spreading. I'm getting a lot of interesting things off of it as I look at the transits for the day. Okay, so great fortune, it's like not allowing any more energy to go into thinking of this document or situation that needs signing or re-signing or something that you need to resign to cave into. Cave in, collapse. Yesterday, guys, I was getting, like, there's a lot of earth energy, so I was underground. Oh, underground. Okay, we've got Capricorn. That is earth energy, but that's like working in the yard. To me, it would be like trees. It would be goats, hillsides. Then Uranus and Taurus, that would be like agriculture, you know, the forest, all creatures great and small. Virgo is like, I don't know why, but the otter, the weasel, and the rat is what I've been seeing. The otter, the weasel, and the rat. So those kind of burrowing animals, which makes sense because Virgo is hermit energy. That's like the basket case. So burrowing animals in an underground caving in. So along with that earthquake that I was feeling, not feeling, but sensing that we're going to be having a big earthquake. So there's collapse, shifting of the the plates, the shifting of the earth plates. What is that? I kept wanting to call it geomagnetic plates, but it's like the plates shift. There's this huge earthquake. There's a little bit of smoke, a little bit of fire. I don't really see any lava, but there's big tides. There's really big tides because there's something definitely going on. The rising of the water, which also means a lot of tears. So this feels like an earthquake, a big one, where there's sinkholes, mud holes, a puka opens up, and I think on yesterday's reading I said something about feeling the water opening up and an island appearing and disappearing. That can be with the storms, with the typhoons. It's definitely not anything hidden, and it could be something being exposed, appearing, reappearing, disappearing in full view. So some things may be unearthed. Ooh, great fortune, treasure trove of wealth. This would be the Taurus and Jupiter energy, okay? A luck. So people are trying to decide if you're good or bad. Great fortune is abundance, but it's not necessarily money abundance. This could be just having support around you, physical, mental, and nurturing support. Physical, mental, and spiritual support. We're with you all the way, no matter what happens. There's a decision being made, and it's probably about your character is what I'm feeling. adjudication. Then we've got imprisonment and coffin. So there's been some new information, and you're awaiting, because right now you don't have a power. There's a decision being made, and it's probably about your character. Okay, and what's going to happen is you're going to be feeling empowered, because it feels like you're going to, you're going to end up getting justice or being justified. Great fortune and, oh, Three of Wands, opportunity. So that's the Sun in Aries. Attention to fire, courage, a wealth of energy to move forward, an opportunity to move forward because you're having help and you're feeling empowered, taking the lead, not letting anything hold you down or hold you back. So this could be beginning to feel empowered no matter what happens. Can we clarify judication, please? And I keep wanting to say judification. Judify. Judify is like judge, Judas, to turn on you. Nine of Pentacles reversed. So it's like you don't have to do things alone. There are people that are with you, that are behind you, possibly supporting you in your cause. I was getting like crowdfunding. People just handing you resources, donating, crowdsourcing, crowdfunding to help for your cause. And I was also getting the Innocence Project. Okay, so somebody's innocent and there's a lot of people stepping up to help. Can you donate $5? Can you donate 5 minutes of your time? If they're asking for a little bit of donation, and they're going to get a huge response. Imprisonment and coffin. So it definitely feels like the Innocence Project, to where they're wrongfully imprisoned or they were accused of something. Now there's some new information, and people are coming to get them out. Yeah, this is a wrongful imprisonment. Wrongful imprisonment. Can we clarify? It's coming to an end. Somebody's getting sprung. Okay, they're hold on. Like an injustice is going to be corrected. It's coming to an end. Coffin. Beginnings and endings. Unconditional love and support that helps to balance things. Oh, look at that. 8, 8, and then 18. Okay, so this is a permanent out. This is the final answer. Mentor of this. Having to learn a... Oh, this is manifestation. Hold on. So it's like there's a lesson here, and this is something that's manifested in the physical realm. Okay, either a teacher or a student, or you've learned from somebody else, or somebody else is learning from you because you told your story and that's how you got help. Okay, or you told your story to somebody else and they got the help for you. But yeah, this definitely feels like the Innocence Project with Mentor of this. Let me read it to you. This is as above, so below. So manifestation in the physical realm. Somebody is getting let out of prison. They're being released. A dark-skinned person, any gender or any age. This has something of a material nature to share, from physical fitness to sexuality, investment practices, material work to warfare. It's a teacher or a student. And with the things I was getting recently, this may be unjustly accused of some kind of sexual crime or a robbery or a murder, or this person was railroaded because there's prejudice. There was prejudice involved. So this may be... Okay, I was getting that chick. What's her name? The one with the big butt? Bruce Jenner's stepdaughter. I can't think of her name. Her sister's Kardashian. Kim Kardashian. Okay, so it kind of feels like a Kim Kardashian situation where she's trying to get somebody released. Taurus, bullying. Maybe this person was given a sentence that was not justified. Maybe they were accused of a rape or a home break-in. Yeah, sexuality. So this almost feels like he's got a club. So this could have something to do with assault and rape with, they drew my eye to the club. So that could be baseball bat. What else? What is the, from Pentacles, the weapons? A stick? Any kind of stick, could be like a golf club, because we have Pluto in Capricorn. Okay, so that's games. Which, oh yeah, baseball. Okay, with a baseball bat. Only because I looked at this next card and it looked like she had baseballs around her. And the one that I looked at, this one right here, actually, can you see that? It actually looks like a baseball. So this can be a Cal Ripken. I don't know why I thought of him, but yeah, this can be like a baseball player or somebody who played baseball, or a coach, because here's teacher. This could be a baseball coach or something, or some kind of sports coach. A coach. It's somebody really, really strong. Yeah, this is a teacher. Some kind of, I'm getting athletic director. Somebody having to do with sports. They either play sports or they teach it. Yeah, so it kind of feels like something having to do with baseball, possibly. A baseball card. There was a baseball club, some kind of club involved. And then the strength card is another as above, so below. So somebody was really strong, taming the beast. So there was some kind of attack. Somebody stood up and was protective, protected somebody else, maybe protected themselves. But there's definitely a death involved with this. Somebody died. And then they had to stay strong and not really say anything while they were being accused of something, or it just wasn't known. There's a lot of situations coming up right now where somebody had to act real fast. They were invaded in some kind of way, either their home or where they were being comfortable at, in one case, while they were out traveling. And that would be the Jupiter and Sagittarius, talking about events that happened while you were traveling abroad. So there's a struggle, there's a fight, and there's a death involving some kind of stick. And I'm also seeing like golf club too. So it could be knives, it could be sticks, it could be baseball bats, even batons. Beating with the stick. But Eight of Cups is a sacrifice, walking away and not, probably like some testimony was suppressed. There's something that was suppressed or thrown out, or some real, what do you call it? Some document. Oh, that could be what this decision is. Deciding to enter new evidence into the case, or deciding to release documents previously hidden. Okay, so coming to light. The moon is about secrets. It's also about the unknown. But I don't see a nightmare here. I see tears and I see emotion. There's a huge loss here. Somebody having to sacrifice something because of somebody else's previous judgment. So yeah, it's like a judge presiding. This could be coming up for, what is that? Parole. Somebody coming up for parole. We got the Innocence Projects, or this could be, there was an appeal. There was an appeal to a motion, or an appeal to an accusation, or an appeal to a judgment. Repealing a judgment. Undoing the damage. allowing a retrial. Okay, high honor is also praise. Praise for standing up and speaking out against those who can't. Okay, high honor is big. So this is like a big case. Can we clarify big honor? This is a big case that probably made the news, or you'll be hearing it on the news. Look at that. Yep. Okay, Seven of Cups. This is fantasy. It's having many choices, having many options. It's also illusions and delusions. So there was one picture that the public and the judge had in their head, and now there's information that the moon is shining the light on. Okay, somebody who comes in who's got fresh eyes. Look at that scrutiny. You see this Three of Wands, opportunity. There's one guy in the front with the Monopoly glasses. That's scrutiny, under scrutiny, an opportunity to scrutinize. So can we look at this information? This was suppressed before, or this wasn't allowed into evidence, or it was ruled insubmissible, or ruled that there wasn't enough evidence for release. High honor, praise, having many options. Mentor of Swords. Let's see. Mentor of Swords would be, it could be a killing, violence. This could be domestic violence. A spiritual person who uses intellect in service to divine, not to attack unity. Lessons about strengths and limitations of the intellect. Sudden physical violence from a rushed conclusion, from ending a relationship to a killing. There were other suspects that were never pursued in this murder investigation, or in this stabbing. The knife in the Mentor of Swords is standing out to me. Why is it standing out to me? Let me see. Not to attack unity. So yeah, this person may have been accused of something not in integrity, which is not the truth. There's a lot of options. So this could have been like a killing of opportunity, where somebody came along and they got accused of the crime, or there were other suspects, or another suspect or a person of interest was discovered in the case, and they're deciding whether to release the information. Or this could be that somebody was once thought of as a serial killer, and they're proven innocent. Huh. Let me take a look at this, guys, because I'm not getting good things off of this either. Trial. Is there somebody else who's liable for this injury, this murder, this assault, this robbery, this shooting, this stabbing, this beating, this rape, this killing? They made an uninformed decision. Yeah, it's definitely an appeal. They got somebody to take another look at the case, or an appeal is going to be approved. It wasn't them. They weren't the one that did it. He's innocent. Okay, and then we have the lawyer, Prince of Swords, fighting for an idea, and I'm seeing them in the shark suit. Emperor, taking control of the situation. So this would be like the head lawyer. Justice, contract, balance, working together. we have the alchemical flame of initiation. So some papers could have been filed for a movement. Look at that contract. Okay. A blessing, a blessed action with a contract, signed, sealed, delivered. They're taking another look at the case, or the charges are being dismissed, or you're being released after false imprisonment. Executions, guys, they're executing the paperwork to release somebody from jail. And this feels like a long time. There's some that have been there for a while. I almost feel like there's two different cases going on. One is recent, one is in the news right now, and then another one is a case coming back around, possibly with celebrity involvement in the or the Innocence Project. There's a couple things coming back around for review, and to see if there should be a new trial. Okay, so this is reversed. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so, yeah, it is a request for a move of contract. Let them move out. Let them go. Free them, free them, free them. Free them from their chains. Free them from the confines of the legal system. It's time to go. Go back home. Okay, and they're drawing my attention to the crown here. So somebody feels like a king, or they're now being treated like royalty. So this is justice. This is definitely justice. Somebody is now being seen as being honorable, or they're being honored for being patient even though he was judged. Ace of Pentacles. So they might be offered a job or a book deal. I'm getting books, a book deal. Can we write your stories? Ace of Pentacles is a blessing. It's a financial windfall. So it could be somebody winning a state for being unjustly accused. This is some kind of lawsuit too. That's new money. That's a blessing. And that is like a windfall of money. On behalf of... This could be about fraud. Fraud or some kind of information leak, personal information leak. For some of you guys, you're getting some money back. Where everybody knows your name, where nobody knows your name. Okay, so you get to move. There's some action on some legal issues. There's a contract. There is a promise in place, or a contract or a promise redone, or burning a contract up, like it's over. Time to go blow off some steam. And then we have, oh, look at that. And then we have the psychic download, so 2 to 3 days. And, you know, while this is going on, you're kind of numb because you're kind of you're trying to handle it, you know, as best as you can, and just going with the flow, knowing that justice is coming. It's on its way. Justice is in action. So this is like justice being served, or justice being deserved. Okay, so where once you were served something, maybe a TRO, or you know, you got served some kind of legal papers. Some of you guys may be, with this appeal, there may be a decision, no, they don't have a case, so it's deserved. And then some of you guys are being served exactly what you deserve. Okay, so it's like lifted and under control. So some of you guys can be getting out of probation, getting out of jail after a period of time. Some of you guys could be coming out of rehab. Some of you guys could have finished off paying some fine or fee or tax. And then others, it's just the opposite with you guys. You're about to start paying your penalties and fines. Yeah, somebody's time is up. Their time of serving is up. Now they're being released from that obligation from jail. And there's big stories behind it. Okay, Magician, Lovers, Empress, Tower, and the Hermit. So 1, 6, 3, 7, 9. Okay, 3, 6, 9. There's some creation. There's manifestation because the Magician here. Some of you guys, there's a baby coming here. Okay, you have a partner who, if you were in jail and you're coming out of jail, like you and your partner are about to find out that you're pregnant, and it's definitely a surprise. And you guys might want to square away and have some private time together with the Hermit, just to finally be together and have some peace and quiet after a time of being separated, body, mind, and soul. So there's a sense of somebody being released from previous judgments, and then others who were not in integrity and abusing their power, they're going to be sentenced to particular obligations, like having to go to a psychiatrist, having to go for anger management, having to go for, you know, drug testing, or alcohol abuse, that kind of thing, having to go to treatment, paying a fine, paying restitution, I almost said customer service, what would you call it, community service, serving the community in some way. Some of you guys, after this whole ordeal, after you've been released, you just want to move and get away where you don't have to talk about it anymore and start fresh. Okay, after you were entrapped in circumstances for so long. So yeah, it's almost like this surprise baby popping up, you know. Maybe while you were in jail or while you were busy, you couldn't give any time or attention to something, you know, your energy and your attention was being diverted, and then now suddenly you've been alleviated of something. There's this Tower moment, oh my God, I'm pregnant, or oh my God, somebody's pregnant, because it can be like the daughter, you know, somebody got married while you were away, or somebody had a baby while you were away, and you may just want to hold up and have quiet time, find a little bit of peace to recover and recoup before you start talking and giving any interviews and, you know, getting to the specifics, because there's still this element of shock, you know, and the Tower is shocking enough too. It could be that, you know, you were in jail for so long, this person who's being helped by the Innocence Project, if this is an old case and they were in jail for so long and they were released, there's new children. There's new children, there's new, your buddies, your, I don't know, maybe there's a child in there somewhere. I don't know if your ex now has a different family or whatever, but it doesn't matter. You're free, and you may immediately get your partner pregnant. Gemini lover, so somebody's stuck by you. Somebody really, really stuck by you, and now they're just, you know, they're glowing. They're happy that you're out. Things may have changed. So for somebody, like, they came out of jail and their old lady was pregnant. She went on and she moved on without them, hooked up with somebody else. She didn't make the best choices, but, you know, there's this feeling of having to do what you had to do at the time. Okay, it may come as a shock, may come as a surprise, and you may not want to deal with them either, in regards to think about, you know, this new baby that's there. Because you went in thinking you had this connection with this person, and that is what kept you through all the time that you were trapped in jail, and you're finally released to come back thinking that you're going to go right back, and things have changed, feelings have changed, situations have changed, your family count has changed. So you guys may have to get a divorce, or she could have divorced you while you were in jail, but showed up for your release. Okay, so we have here an Archangel Oracle card. It's Archangel Uriel. You know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Okay, always act in your integrity and always come from a place of love, no matter what you do. Okay, and you will always come out all right and on top. And whatever will be, will be. Okay, you just can't live in denial of your current reality, because that keeps you from creating the reality. It anchors you and holds you trapped. Okay, so it's time to move on. It's time for something new. Now that you're finally free, you find you're freer than you thought. Okay, and what you used to want, you may find you don't want anymore after a little bit of thought. Could be, I don't deserve you, or I didn't deserve this. Or it could be, you guys deserve each other. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so the card I pulled was Ikaika. Strong, powerful, sturdy. And look at that. It's a number 25. Okay, 25 in this deck is honor, high honor, praise. It's also something big or grand. It's like a grandstand. Okay, this is a big deal. Ikaika is also warrior. Okay, so warriors fight against injustices, and we have 25. Okay, change, a change that brings balance, and it is 7. It also equals 7, which is an awakening. So somebody was definitely awakened. They were awake. Other people were awakened. It's also praise, honor, and, you know, using the divinity within with confidence. Okay, so this person could have been like, they could have prayed every day. They could be like, oh, you know, thank you so much. I pray to God every day. Thank you, Jesus. Or, you know, whoever their God is. Inner strength. My intention is to fully integrate my inner strength and wisdom into my everyday life, and to embrace adversity as a wonderful opportunity for growth and transformation. Yeah, this person never gave up hope. Your inner strength is your core self, your inner being. It is supported and guided by your soul and your higher purpose. It is powerful and wise, and knows that in times of adversity, there is always an opportunity for growth, learning, and transformation. Your inner strength never wavers. It is ever present and inextricably connected with the infinite resources of the universe. Okay, yeah, so I'm hearing we did it, you did it. You know, congratulations. There's praise, public praise, you know, right on, congratulations, glad you're out, welcome home, that kind of deal, or glad the situation is over. Yeah, welcome home, okay, with the moon in Taurus. Welcome home. I just want to go home. Can I go home already? So somebody gets to go home. Awesome. And to that, I say, welcome home, guys. Take care.